3, 2, 1. We should be good to go. Oh. Camera, camera, camera. Why did you get moved a little bit? Let's reload that. All right. Cool. We are live there. Should be live on everything else. All right. Hello, everyone. It's been a while. I know. Sucks when I have to be on call because then everything gets shut down for a while. But we're back and let's go ahead and get started into this. We're still working on the waist. I mean, the waist is so complicated. I will say I need to make a video on this. Let's actually recenter and also get the exposure rate because I forgot exposure rate. Should be good. So, the biggest thing I've got to do and talk about with is this action right here. I did not like the way they did that, where it was only 2 pegs, and mine actually had one that broke off. And then that just pressure fitting on there, when we're going to have skirting armor on there, that's going to be pulling on that, plus the legs pushing on that, would definitely end up pushing that thing off. I actually almost completely, wholeheartedly would recommend you glue this whole piece in place. That way you're not worried about it. But let's get back into working on the side skirts. Then we'll be getting to the front and back skirting. As long as I can see everything's working, everything looks good. And let's see, everything looked good today. Yes, it does. Make sure the mic is right where I need it to be. And we are ready to rock and roll. Now, I didn't get too far on these last time because of the fact that I was just a little bit running bit late, so we didn't get a whole lot more done. Oh, well, that's terrible. But I will say I just got in some Gao high grade kits. I'm actually glad I bought them from Gao. I don't feel they have they're worth the price that they're because they're P Bandai kits. One is the Red Dragon Astray, and one is the the EG New FF, and they are not worth the P Bandai price that they have on them. Going over the manuals real quick, just to kind of get a drift on what's going on with them. The New FF is just the the EG New with the FF added into it. There's nothing actually special about it. Terrible, surprisingly. What up, done it? 7 hours on call yesterday, and 2 of which shouldn't have even have happened. Let's see if you know what I'm talking about. One of which was I had to completely rewire, gut and rewire a Petco fryer. Because we had the, what's it called? I had 3 mainline fuses blow out. Well, get cut in half. And that ended up killing a 24-volt transformer, and I wasn't really liking the sound of the contactors. So that was a fun 4.5 hours of gut and rewire. By cannibalizing the left side to get the right side working. Not a fun day. Not a fun day at all. I made out with 7 hours, luckily. That'll at least pay for the perfect grade. I think they got it wet. One of the main 120 volt lines to the transformer was loose, but the wire wasn't damaged. I think it came loose when I was trying to get it rewired or something. I don't really know how that mainline wire got pulled back out, but that mainline wire had no voltage to it. So I don't think that's what caused the shorting that was inside there. But I think they got it wet, and it completely... I don't know how it didn't catch the thing on fire. The fuses literally crumbled to pieces when I pulled them out. 2-bay multi-connected Picos. So it has a... gotta say this correctly. the main unit and the drone unit. Yeah, main unit and drone unit, and they feed into the same vat. So you have to have the main unit because the drone unit can't run without the main because it receives a communication signal. So it can do the automatic filtering. I am one of 4 people who know how to fix this thing. Or who know how to dive this as deep as I did in my fucking company. And I think they had gotten it wet, and it just shorted the fuck out of the fuses. Because I couldn't find anything... there's really nothing wrong with it. It started fine, it worked fine, and I had no issues with it running. Once I got everything swapped over. But the first rule of Pico's, if something happens to the transformer, change everything, because everything's connected on that. But see, that's the issue was, it was, so these units have what's called, side on and, heat demand. And it was on the side on. God. And there was nothing else that was inside there, and these things are notorious for getting wet. Like, this unit looked like crap on the inside. Surprisingly, the drone unit looked freaking almost brand new, but the main unit looked like it was doused in every known liquid ever created. And I was expecting having rampant heating elements, or having either having rampant heating elements or a bad element. But everything worked fine. It got to temp, didn't draw more amperage once it got to temp. Everything turned off like it was supposed to, and heat demand and side on worked fine. And also, I had no people not caring when they clean equipment. Yes, exactly. Usually, when we see high amp draw, is because of the fact that these units are really terribly manufactured, and we'll have loose terminals on the side in power, and it'll literally cut the contactors in half. And usually, we'll see excessive amp draw there. And then it takes out like half the unit because of the fact that everything's shorting to ground. And you're having 208 short to ground at 60 amps. 60 amp 208 short to ground. I was expecting to see basically blown up contactors, and luckily the contactors weren't too bad. I still recommended to the regular person that they needed to go and fucking change the contactors out, because I don't trust them after something like that. Oh man, so with the company I work for, well, for the big grocery chain I work for, they basically let anybody who's anybody work on these and clean these, and they are not usually the best people. I have seen them spray touchscreens with 40 psi water. I wonder why it stopped working. Well, I don't know. The 5 gallons of water you just shoved up its ass. Because we run pretty high pressure water at the stores. It's usually between 40 to 75 psi water. I know, because it's hilarious when they break off a freaking filter manifold, and the water goes everywhere, because that's a lot of pressure behind those manifolds. Gee, yeah, I wonder if we shouldn't hit the fucking goddamn water filter manifold with a freaking goddamn material handling cart. I really was expecting short to ground. I was not expecting that. Not expecting just like, okay, so it seems like it's all right. Contactors still sound like shit too. I don't know what it is with Picos, but they suck. We've had nothing but problems with those damn things. So that was a lovely day, a lovely 3.5, 4 hours worth of work, and then out for a black screen of death on a CTP 20, which is just restart. It's just power cycle and restart, which was really annoying because it's like, this was not worth me coming out here. You guys do know that, right? You just called me out for a shit ton of money for no damn reason. It was like 2.5 hours worth of fucking time just for that because it was like 45 minutes away from the house. So overall, not the worst thing that could happen. I could have got 20 hours, but nah. Oh yeah, yeah, and it's expensive. It's I can't say the exact amount, but let's just say it hits a really high number really fast. Especially if you go out after hours. It's really bad if you basically are not supposed to call after hours unless it's an emergency. Like I'm not supposed to be going out there unless you only have one. If you have 2 ovens, I should not be going out there. If you have 2 fryers, I should not be going out there. You have to have none. Because it's an extremely high cost for me just to even show up. Compared to our normal service time. What up, Minecon? Let alone the money they're paying me. Let alone the money they charge for me to be there. But let alone the amount of money I'm making on that. Because for me to show up, I'm actually the highest one on our roster for my... Well, I'm one of the highest ones on my roster. So pretty much it says don't send Vladdy because he costs too much money. Like, I'm only supposed to be going out if there's like... Unless the person who's on call hates me. Oh yeah, dude, it's looking great so far. It's just taking forever. We're about halfway there. But also, it's the fact that I cost too much to go out. So, like, unless there's, like, nobody, which there's really been the issue lately that we have lost so many techs lately, that there is nobody. Much detailing I do on a part for a snap build. Oh my god, right? No, I mean, like, seriously. That's why I hate I don't hate. I dislike how much people want to put down snap building. And how that it's considered a faux pas in the fact that you're not actually doing any customizing. When it's like, you take your time, you might actually see that there's a lot to it. There's still a lot to doing it. And Moncon, hopefully I can get this thing done within the next week or so that way we can get on to one of the other kits. I still need to get decals ordered, which will be happening for the 2 Exias I will be doing. We'll probably actually start building those ones, maybe. Because I'm thinking about doing the etching kit for the perfectibility. I don't still know if I want to attempt the etching kit. Ugh. But the perfectibility is an all-out kit, so I might think about getting the etching kit upgrade. just to add that extra flair to the perfectibility. So we'll probably move on to the Exias next, which will be fun. We'll be doing the repair and we'll be doing avalanche. And then from there, we'll do the perfectibility / Zaku. I don't know which one I want to do more. Spending 2 months on a kit just isn't fun anymore. I feel that. So, Minecon, weapons, backpack, legs, and done. Ah, nice. So, that's actually why I've taken a good part of this year off of doing the big wiring jobs that I usually am doing, because of the fact the last couple ones have been really, really, I'm not going to say bad, but were a real hard struggle to get everything done, that they took so long, that I was so over time on my build times that I missed so much time doing them, that I was just like, I just need to build some kits to get back into that mindset of wanting to do the full custom jobs again, which the next full custom job will be the Zaku perfect grade. And I totally understand. The RG Snow White Tallgeese took so damn long to get done, and so did the two before that, which was the Hunt and Kill and the RG Hainu. They took so long to get done that I just wanted to do some fun stuff for the summer this year, since we had already gotten so close to that, that I was just like, fuck it, I need to get some of this stuff out of the backlog, get it done, and get it out of here. Kind of why we did the 12 Zoids kits, and then it's like, I wasn't expecting the new. The new was not even on my wish list of 2023. And then it fucking appeared. And then all the other perfect grades, which have come out lately and are so readily available, that it's like, what the fuck happened? Why is this so good? Why is my bank account empty? That I have literally been like, I have so many big monster kits, I have no idea where I'm going to put half of them. And there's like 2 more I want to get. There you go. I actually just did that too. The Omega Astray, which I'm going to be buying 2 more Gao Gao versions of for some customizing. And then I just got the EG New FF and the HG Red Dragon Astray, because of the fact they were super cheap and I wanted them. And there's something that I can look forward to doing on off time if I feel like it at some point. Random.com equipment, is there a cross for the true placements kit? Oh, I have no idea. I'm glad you also got your replacement parts for the Snow White. Mine's almost fucking here. Finally. I'm still a little mad. I'm still a little mad at what is their name? Still a little mad at Gundam right now, but they're still okay in my book. A little mad they weren't more transparent on the issues on getting their Snow Whites in, but still not too mad at them. I can't beat their prices or in their accessibility. Mofi's getting a little bit. Yes, exactly. Which is good, because that's something that Bandai doesn't even have anymore. They shut down Mecha Parts Guy because of that. Because he was taking all their business. Which is awesome for us. I mean, seriously, I didn't think there would be anybody who could get to ban freaking repair parts if you break something, because you never know with these things. All you have to do is breathe wrong when you're building a model kit, and that broke. I've done it. I've done it plenty of times. Hell, I'm having issues with one of the having issues with one of the fingers on the new because it doesn't clip in perfectly and it likes to pop off. Really? Really? Mine, is that due to the gold parts being really shitty, or is it due to just the quality issue on that one? Because I know with the 8826 gold frame Astray, we had to be really careful with the gold plated parts because they cause excessive friction. It's the gold, it's just brittle as hell. Really? They're still having issue with the gold being super fragile. That sucks. Because I swear the band figured it out. Yeah, if it like has too much friction, you can cause the parts to break, which that's what happened to one of my arms. I broke one of the arms for that I was doing for the I was gonna do the double gold arms to do Amatsu Mina Perfect. No, Amatsu Hana Perfect, but I broke one of the arms trying to assemble it because I didn't ream out the connections for the arm, and I ended up having it break in half because it was too much friction. And that's kind of why now, if I will say this, mine, start doing it now. Start reaming every peg and slot. Ream them all out. Use your hobby knife and just take a quick swipe. Take off some of that gold. You'll like it more because even if it's a little loose, you can always tighten it up, but you can also cause it to not be as brittle. Joint guard for the win. Nice. There you go. So I started doing. Yeah, it sucks. I'm glad I haven't bought that one yet. I'm really. I can't justify the cost on the MGX. Same thing with the what is it called? The unicorn one too. I can't justify the cost on those kits. They're just way too out my price range when it comes to stuff. When there's other things that I could be buying. It looks cool. If I could get it on sale at some point, that'd be great. But with how high they want for that thing, I can't justify it still. I kind of want to cut that off. I kind of want to cut that off. I really don't like that. Oh, I like that so much better. So I'm cutting these little stoppers off because I don't like the fact that it's going to make it so that the side skirts there will have a hard stop. Instead, that'll make it a lot harder when I put the legs on or when I'm trying to pose it, that I can't move the side skirts sideways like you should be able to. And I'm just going to cut that off because I don't like that. Demand or Bandai prices? Demand prices 60 for both. I'm still waiting on my perfectibility to arrive. Nice. I actually do want to get the demand metal build strike at some point. Well, the strike freedom. I haven't gotten my. I'm not the biggest strike freedom fan. Unfortunately, I grew up in the Church of Astray, so unfortunately, I'm not the biggest seed guy. I'm seed versus Astray more. See, the MGX, the problem you'll have, Donette, and it's everybody who's ever built the MGX Unicorn, is you have two options on it. Try to find a Cosmos lighting kit for it, and throw the Bandai one in the trash, or try to put the Bandai one in and hope to dear God that your PCB doesn't fuck up when you put it in. There have been so many people I know. There were people in the Discord. There are people everywhere who have had every single time they've installed that PCB, they've bent it slightly off to the right, and that flexible PCB fucks up. Because instead of using hard or soft wiring, they went with flexible ribbon cable PCB for the connections. And all you have to do is look at it funny and it breaks. From what I know. And have seen. That's why I got so excited with the Cosmos lighting kit for the perfectibility. And it's like, woo! Mine, did you get your perfectibility from Deban, or is it an official one? Okay. You'll love it. I love once you get it, I know mine got stuck in a warehouse for 3 months. Hopefully yours doesn't do that. Mine was due to the fact at the time, there was that whole shipping thing going on. So hopefully yours doesn't get that way. If you got it from Gundamn It, they've been having really, really good luck with shipping. Or if you got it from a random drop on Central, it shouldn't be too bad. The worst part's just getting it delivered. Once it clears customs and gets actually to USPS. Unless they shipped it FedEx, which they will do that sometimes. Can we please go on? Thank you. Now I gotta clean you up. Come sometimes next week. Hey, that's good, because trust me, at least you know that you've got good follow path on it. As long as your parcel app keeps updating and it tells you it's moving, that's the best thing. Mine literally got stuck in a shipping warehouse for 3 months. And I had heart attacks because I was like, this is expensive. This is really expensive. You're an idiot for buying this. That's so expensive. Which is why I kind of died when this thing got shipped UPS. The one I'm working on currently. The Deban New. Got shipped UPS and it got here within a week. And kind of died a little on the inside. Like, how the fuck did I get this shipped here within a week? Shit, I don't even... I don't understand why Bandai takes so damn long to do things sometimes. When you look at the production schedule for some of the other companies, I don't understand why Bandai takes so damn long. I don't know if they're playing us for fools sometimes, but P Bandai's ship time and wait time sometimes doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, I don't know why it's taking them 6 to 8 months to get kits ready when maybe they should just not even do pre-orders and just wait till they're fully ready to start shipping, because sometimes it really seems weird why it takes them so long to ship and make anything. When we keep seeing the production schedule that we're seeing with the other companies be like, fucking, I can't keep up levels of fucking insane. Because if you guys also want like a Mark II, or if you want a, it's not the 007 sword, the 00 Riser, well, guess what? There's some that are pretty okay priced. The guys that I got one of my Exios from, they have the Gao Gao 00 Riser, and it's like one. I think it comes out to a little under 250, which isn't bad with shipping. And then they also have the Gao Gao, both the Titans and Ayug Mark II, and it's about 160-ish. And it's insane that it's like, where are these coming from all of a sudden? And every week there's something to steal my money. I swear. It's slowed down a little bit, but I mean, how? All right, where are we at? WYH. Fuck if I know where WY is anymore. What does WY look like? I have not looked at this in almost a week. Oh, I know what WY is. Really staring me in the goddamn face. Because we're almost done with it. Actually, a lot of WY parts I need off of it. But I know. I'm also banned on everything. Oh, mine, you don't know? Oh, mine. Oh, you don't know, do you? You need to be a part of the Discord, don't you? See, I do. I have 2 on order, and we're going to be giving one away for Christmas. And this will be about the only time I mention it on stream, because it will be mostly limited to our Discord. Oh, let me grab one. I'll grab one from, here, give me a second. Let me grab one from, blah, 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 blah. I have to go 2 different keyboards because I suck. Oh, I'd love if I could spell today. There we are. There is a link there, or you can go to my link tree. It also still has a Discord link as well. The link tree is on my profile. And that's a permalink. That link should still be working and active. Most people have picked that up. If not, you could always jump onto the Twitch chat real quick and grab it from there as well, using !Discord, if you need it. The only rule is the rule of cool, and we don't discriminate. I see you found it. H. I hate H. I hate everything to do with this frame because it always calls for it. And I have to go to it. H26. How I hate the H frame. But we'll be, awesome. So, pretty much, we're going to be giving one away for Christmas. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas, $160 model kit. But we'll be doing a big campaign for that. Link to come soon. It's going to be pretty large. This will be the only time I talk about it. We're going to be doing a whole Gleam campaign for it. It's going to be running between November and December. We'll be probably giving it away at the end of December. That's just to give me enough time to get it here, because I don't know when they're being released. I have 2 pre-orders, one for myself from Mophie, because Mophie decided to go, we're going to add the decals in and be cheaper than Gundamn. And I'm like, God, I hate you guys. Why? And I have a pre-order with Gundamn for a boxed copy. And I said if I got enough overtime, we would do it. It's going to be a huge campaign, and there's going to be a lot to it. Hopefully, we can get a lot of people in on it, because the more people we get in, the more the better. Hey, Mophie is not bad. Yes, they don't do a lot of boxed stuff. They did some boxed ones, but I do like Mophie, which is which originally was League of Toy Stores. I can't fault them with being good. They have some incredibly fast shipping, and they rival Yon almost on freaking shit when it comes to getting stuff here. They make Yon work for having to be the best freaking third party. They're really making Gundam Model Center have to work their asses off to try to be the very best. Model Center is one of the very best because he has his U.S. warehouse. Mophie has some of the most insane quick-ass shipping. And Gundam has just the exclusivity. That's exactly my point. Mophie knows how to pack. I instantly knew the box when I got to the freaking mailbox this afternoon to go and pick up my box. Because those motherfuckers use some of the fucking strongest tape I've seen, and their packing is top notch. They had both my kits individually wrapped, bubble wrapped, and that orange tape is like super nice for security tape. You know that if it's been fucked with, and you know if it's freaking messed up. And they pay some incredibly good shipping because I have not had a destroyed box from them yet. And I'm a very big critical person. I would tell you if somebody fucked with my shit. Freaking, what was that one? Oh. God, there was one that got utterly destroyed. A couple of them got utterly destroyed. What was it? Some random sellers on Alley. The boxes got almost completely obliterated. I don't remember who did that one. The Bandai store is kind of notorious for being not the greatest quality when it comes to their shipping, but they're okay. They're not the worst. But League of Toy Store is like the best. Mophie and League of Toy Store and Model Center, they really know how to ship their shit. And they know what they're doing. I mean, how can I do it? When Mophie and Model Center can get my shit shipped faster than US Gundam Store, that's when you know you have a good shipper. I have still had packages take 2 to 3 weeks coming from US Gundam, and they're in Florida. They're only 2 states over from me. And they can take upwards of a week to 2 weeks. Sugia and my Super Fuma box got destroyed. Ah! See, I stick with the main stuff. I don't go to like Temu or some of the other places. I really try to stick with the main ones like Ali, eBay, and some of the big retailers because I really haven't tempted myself with going to the darker areas of the web for buying model kits. Just due to some of the issues I've seen some people have. I have another contact that usually has some rare stuff, but I haven't ordered from them because they're from Malaysia. I've never ordered from them. It's called Gundam.my. I still have yet to order from them. Their shipping's not bad. It's just I have never ordered from Malaysia yet. I had a price tag for the free shipping. Okay, yeah. Half. What? That's perfectly fine. I see no problem in that. First rule of this, first rule that I have. It doesn't matter what the price is. If it's a good price, might as well try. It's the whole reason why I even got on the third-party train. The only reason why I got on the third-party train is because I got really sick and tired of getting screwed over after I bought my Red Dragon from Bandai. After I got utterly destroyed by that, I started looking at other places and started doing some more research. And then I full went on third-party train after I fought. Third-party train after some more Supernova stuff. When I got hit with a $260 Red Dragon kit, because there was no other way of getting it, I really, really got mad. And then I think also the disappointment from the Red Frame Kai Perfect Grade. I didn't feel that constituted the insane price tag for that thing. Is it a good kit? Technically, yes. But is it worth the insane price tag they threw on that one for a kit that barely even stands on its own, can't use its freaking sword because it's too large and it's designed wrong, and everything about it just feels off? It's just so sad when it's supposed to be the best of the best of the best of the best. Instead, I sit there and say, Big Boy, who's sitting next to me, was the best of the best that I ever saw after I did the perfect grade. This was peak Gundam for me. Exactly. When this is peak Gundam, the 148 scales, good price, decently made, and they didn't lie to you on how good it was. They told you in the manual just to rip the parts out because it's basically just a giant high grade. I still want Gao Gao to make a friggin' Neo Zeon to finally destroy Bandai. We have this kit. We need the Gao Gao Neo Zeon, because that will destroy Bandai. Because the exclusivity of the Neo Zeon not being exclusive anymore. See, a kit doesn't have to be superly complicated or expensive to be fun. It just has to be good. The whole reason why I even did anything with LEDs is because I got hooked onto it with the 148 scale unicorn. That is the only reason why I ever even attempted to do LEDs. Ooh, that would be cool. Hell yeah. The Ava colors work because it's a contrasting yet clashing color system, which will actually be pretty neat. It's the whole reason why Ava colors work. They do complementary but yet clashing colors. And I would tell you now, if you want the rest of the 148 scales, you should jump over to Mofi because they have them all. They have all the Zakus, they have the Unicorn, and they have the RX-78 too. So you might as well go and buy them because they're like a third of what Bandai costs for them. We're going back all the way to I again? Really? Yes. Hello, I hate you. With a passion. Can you stop grabbing other frames? Can you stop grabbing other frames? And if Gao Gao keeps making more fucking old perfect grades and we see more perfect grades coming from the ban, I mean, all they have to do... Dude, the Unicorn's really good. There's a lot you can do with it. There's the Cosmos kit. You can do a custom set. Or you can just Paint it or leave it any way you want. I've seen people do it every other which way because the unicorns are just blank canvas kits, basically. This was not the fucking piece I needed, and I clipped out the wrong one for no fucking reason. And I knew that, and I still clipped it out. That's for the back skirting. I'm so dumb. My brain even knew that was the wrong ones. Oh, that would look sick. And what up, Christian? Welcome to We'll Spend Your Money For You. Don't even ask, because it'll happen if you ask for it. Too many people have been buying the freaking, the Perfectibility and the Perfect Grade, too many people who have been watching the stream are buying the Perfectibility Perfect Grade Unicorn and this kit, the Perfect Grade New, because I've been talking and telling them where to buy it. I have made so many people go buy shit because they're like, I like it. Where can I buy it? What do you mean it's available? Yes. There are 3 people in the Discord who have purchased one just recently. Because we have no impulse control. Ooh, that one's going to be a bit hard. You might have to go to Alley for that one. I don't think Gundam It has it. Let me double check. I checked them just recently because somebody was looking for a different one. Cosmos. No! Done it, run. Done it, you better go run! Because guess who's got it? And it's on sale. Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. That's the 160 scale. No, sold out. Shit, I don't know. Let's see. Nope, never mind. Shit. Cosmos 188. Oh, there you are. Hello. Are you anybody? Oh, yeah, okay, so here, I'll send you a link to this. Give me a second. I've actually bought from these guys before. They're not too bad. I'll send it to you in DM. Oh, I'm having a nice night. I've been customizing 144 scale Walking Dead. Ooh, yo, nice. Here, let me send this to you, Donut. Yeah, Gundam It didn't have it, but these guys I've bought from before. They're not too bad. They're a little slow on shipping, but they'll get it to you. Mega scale, yep. Safe shipper, I've bought from these guys before. Bandai Gundam Store, yep, I've bought from these guys before. Warning. Yep. For the Mega, yes. That's exactly what everyone's looking for. 148 scale. Yep. AliExpress, that is my... I'm almost platinum tier on freaking... No, I'm almost diamond tier on AliExpress's freaking rewards because I've bought so much shit from Ali lately. I forgot, I'm already in platinum tier. Hey, but you already have it. That's where my Cosmos set is, and I love it. They have really upgraded their freaking shit since the Snow White Prelude set. Their shit has gotten way more fucking advanced. After I took a look at my my Plan B set. They have upgraded their shit really well. Hey, you know what? Ali is not Wish. I thought AliExpress was Wish. It is just Chinese eBay. And you know what? I like it. You know what? Here, I'll even show you my favoriteest thing that I have bought from AliExpress. Because I know I will never, ever have the money to buy this. I have the other two, but this one's impossible because I would spend way too much money getting this. And I actually like this way better. So, Rainbow Charizard VMAX. I would be spending so much money buying booster boxes just to find this exact real card. But instead, this is a metal plated version. It's actually made of metal. $5 or me spending like $3,000 to sit there and try to find a real one. So I don't mind having a fake one so that my two real ones I can complete my set. So these ones are actually real. I actually pulled these ones. So I have the other two VMAXs. These are both real. These are both worth a lot of money. I've already had someone deny to me to sell them because they're in way too good a condition. But I had to have the rainbow to complete the set. And then I bought a base set Shadowless that's not real, so I could actually have one because I am a poor person, and my childhood was me trying to get a Shadowless base set one and failing consistently as a child because I didn't have unlimited money to go and chase one. So I finally have one. Yeah, it may be a fake card, but it feels so good. It feels so good to finally have the childhood dream of having a base set Shadowless Charizard. It finally feels like my life is completed. And that's a very sad thing to say. So Allie has been my thing for buying shit now. A lot of my sellers have so many. Okay, so I can list off all my sellers pretty much easily. So I buy from Gundam Model Center, League of Toy Store. Gundam Model Center is China Model Toys on AliExpress, which is CMT. League of Toy Store is Mofiho. That's just their front. Their front is Mofi, but their alley is League of Toy Store. And then my two eBay sellers I buy from, which is Abby.llc and Amy Shop, both have listings on eBay, and they also have an AliExpress store. And I will tell you right now, too many people have asked me where to go buy shit like add-ons and stuff. And when I say go find Abby or Amy, they end up spending a couple $100s on add-on kits because Abby and Amy usually have the rare add-on kits that have been out of circulation for a long time. I think it was Abby or was it Amy? I can't remember which one, but they're the people I found my Daban, where I got my Daban funnel set for my new Vercot. The new Vercat's funnels are not the originals. They are the Daban funnels that were only made for a very limited time, and they're unique because they open up to a cycle frame, and they're very hard to find. It took me, God, how long? It took me like 2 to 3 months trying to find those. Because I had seen the EW variants for the real grade, which did the same thing as the Daban ones did. But trying to find the actual master grade Daban ones was pretty hard. And that's kind of what led me to them. And finding them as like one of my favorite shippers from eBay. And I'm going to say this. I think what we're running into now is that we may also be running into we're being more customizing and having way more fun than some of the guys who paint because we have some of the best add-on kits that are coming out lately, and we're not having to work nearly as hard as we used to. Between Susan Model, EW, Model 3, DL, And SLJ and Takumi, we are getting some insane add-ons and conversion kits that don't require a master's in engineering to sit there and put together, to go ahead and customize your kits further and beyond. And it's driving some of the guys who do like flop late crazy. And with having Cosmos kits and some of all this other stuff that's been coming out lately, I think it makes people get a little bit more upset because we're able to stay up there and have as much fun as they are, but with only a third of the cost. Because I'm going to be doing a Repair 3 Dynamaz at some point. And it's going to be sick. But I had to put in like a third of the work that if somebody did the Dynamaz Repair resin kit. Because mine, which I am painting, because I do need to paint I do need to get the blacks, all the black colorations between the Susan model parts and the SLJ parts. They're a little off. They're like two semitones, two semi-shades different. So I do need them all matching. But that's something I can easily do. Just finish the RG new high. Oh! Which one? Which one? There are two different specific ones. You either got the EW one or you got Susan model. And they're both great. But I will tell you now, you should go and buy the other one and add them together to make like a super heavy weapon system. You'll be able to tell the Susan model has the nicer shield where the EW has the more Bandai looking shield. There are two different variants. And I would tell you should get the Susan model one at some point because it's really cool that it turns into like a jet. EW. Okay, so then you should go and look up the Susan model variant. And what you can do is it turns into like a little support craft, so you can have it kind of falling back behind your high new. I mean your new. The regular coloration is a little harder to find, but you can find it. It's out there. It turns into like a little support jet that flies behind. It's actually a really cool way that Susan model did it. Don't get me wrong, I have the EW system myself. The other one because it transforms into a ship. They both do, but there's a difference. The EW is a little bit different than the Susan. The Susan's really made to be in the ship form. I wouldn't be able to tell unless you had a pic showed up. If you want to throw one up onto Discord, I can look at it. Because they're very distinct. The EW one is very distinct from the Susan model one. But they're still amazing. I've been trying to get my ass to buy the Susan model one. I just haven't had money to do it. And I want to... God, what is it? I want to do my actual, like, super real grade new at some point, which is where I would be doing the EW Heavy Weapons pack on top of a new real grade, but with the EW funnel set that has a Psycho Frame built in, with also two FF funnel sets, with the Susan model Heavy Weapons set following behind, with the Cosmos lighting kit, to basically do the most insane real grade new. With the metal inner frame, too. Oh, let's see. Yeah, stop that. General. There we are. And that is EW. So yeah, you have the EW set. That's EW. Look into the Susan model set too. They're really cool. I wouldn't tell you to get both if I wasn't already going to do both myself at some point. Like, I still haven't even bought the So I have my Sengoku Astray still torn apart. I need to get the EW arms for it with the EW swords. I just haven't had the fucking cash. Here, give me a second. I think I have it saved on my AliExpress because I'm a stupid idiot. Oh, I just looked at it like last week. Give me a second, I can pull it up. Oh, there it is. Who's it coming from? Supermodel, they're not the worst, but they also make you pay. How many does he have in stock right now? I mean, it's not the worst price on it. 30 bucks is not bad. And copy. Sending. Shift at. Mine. And paste it. There you go. I need to buy some before they're gone, but they're pretty readily available. I just haven't bought them yet. I need to do a blue frame powered. I want to do a blue frame powered at some point. But the blue frame one is actually like the easiest. Red is the hardest because it sold the most. And I've got to get 2 sets of the swords. I need 2 sets of the swords for the Sengoku. Then getting also some swords from just the regular Master Grade variant. And then I need 2 sets of the swords for my other one. My actual Bandai copy needs some of the swords for it. I just love that they made those. I both love and I hate that EW made the power arms. I hate that they did the high resolution, but I love that they did it to undermine the high resolution at the same time. I wish they were the 8814 metal build variants, but at the same time, they still look good. I said, as soon as you start talking, I'm going to start slinging model kits at you. Said, as soon as you ask for it, I can find it. I'm a menace. All right. So how does this go on? Since I've been taking so long to do simple shit. Okay. I should bring that out just in case. I'm having a little bit of issue with things not feeling too great sometimes. Dude, the problem is you missed out because they were so available last year. I would have told you to go to my old sponsor because he had them really, really cheap. Problem is you're going to be paying a buttload out for them now. That's the worst thing. They're now out of print again, so they're skyrocketing. But they are still worth it. I will tell you that now. Even if you get price gouged a little bit, as long as you're not like $200 to $300 over what they should be costing, they're still worth it. The Sinanju one, I cannot. The Sinanju one and the goddamn, the Sazabi were 2 of my favorites. The unicorns are good. Just if you're gonna do the wiring harness, cut out the the USB and just do straight power because there is an issue with the USB getting too hot. So you will have to cut them just a straight DC voltage. Because the unicorn will basically turn into flame if you don't cut out that PCB. I'm still missing a couple. I need to get the Zeta at some point, and the God, what is the one called? The Excess at some point. And or try to find someone who can print the 1/35th scale wing one that I have on file. Because I'm not good with I'm not really good with 3D printers. I can do some stuff, but I need someone who's got a really good resin printer and or can do stuff. This thing's going to take up like $400 worth of resin is what we calculated it out to be. It's insane. It does like basically the entire wings and everything. I had it posted in the Discord like 8 months ago. Well, yeah, almost 8 months ago. We had somebody who was doing it. Then a lot of shit happened, and I haven't really talked to him about it at that time. Okay, then. Oh, we're going onto the backing plate. Nice. Oh, fuck. This was sent. It was sent to me by a follower. It's actually like an insane. Let me see if I can pull up an old picture of it. Post it. Let me see. I can post it in Gunpla. Okay. God. Nope. Wow. I have to find it again. I don't know. So I had to find it again. I know I have it on my my cloud account. Actually, I can pull it up from there. Let me see. I can pull it up from cloud. Let's see. I can pull it from cloud. Drive. Let me pull it from Drive. I can pull it from there. Yeah, yeah, there it is. Wing 0, 1/35th scale bust. Let's see if I can pull up the. Yeah, okay, I can post it there. Okay, yeah, I can do that one. Let me re-download that. Oh, wow, that brings up in the PDF format. Okay. And let's see. Do. Okay. Now that's the PDF manual for it. That's not all the STL files. The STL files are like 2 gigabytes worth of data. Yo, what up, Ajax? Not too much. We survived the weekend somehow. I don't know how I did that. So it's like a full-on 1/35th scale bus kind of setup. And I want to kind of do it like, if I do a printing of it, I want to do it all in different colors. So that way, what is it called? That way I don't have to do too much painting on it. Just kind of assemble it and have it ready to go. Sheer spite. Yes. Sheer spite, especially with who was the lead. The lead literally was the one person I was like, I really was not up for being the lead. Me and him don't get along. Me and him kind of hate each other. And not like, haha, we hate each other. No, like, haha, we will pretty much not be wanting to be around each other for very long. Haha, we'd probably not end up getting a felony for being around each other sometimes. Yeah. Download free Bandai files. Ooh, 3 years ago, done it. I would say yes. The fuck was that? Oh, mine. Thank you for the. God, I can never remember. Lightning bolts. Yes. God, I forgot I have those freaking sound alerts. Oh. The free band up? I don't know. Ooh. I don't actually know. You might have to go digging a little bit. Ooh, really? That's funny. Technically, I don't think they can because of the fact that if they were in that game, they really didn't do anything wrong, technically. Because just model viewing in Blender is not illegal. I've seen people printing them like crazy. I still think that's hilarious what they did. Why didn't you freaking bury those files and keep them hidden? Like, seriously, you really fucked up. Like, did they think their shit would stay freaking in there or people wouldn't model view and freaking goddamn anything? I mean, data mining is like the biggest thing in freaking any game. Well, you know, they really messed themselves up with that shit. They really did. I mean, they really should have paid attention. Oh, is that what that's doing? Is that riding on those two? What might be? Oh, it is. Okay. Okay, no, I had it right the first time. Okay, so we're gonna need to detail that. Okay, awesome. This is the not the darker color. No, no, no. This is the gold color. Okay, the bluish color. Yep. Up to date data specs and shit. Exactly. Yeah, I've seen the screenshots of what the metaverse shit even looks like. I'm not excited. I'm not excited for this crap at all. I think it's good. It's just another cash grab approach by Bandai. And with the half-ass freaking what is it called? Those what are those fucking called? Contrast color kits that are coming out, and the sheer lack of really big kits coming out. I don't really know what Bandai's thinking right now. I'm really concerned they have kind of lost their edge. Or it's just the fact that the third parties are making better shit than they are, and it's just hilarious that we're not clamoring for the basic bitch shit they've been giving us. I don't know. I don't know which one it would be more. I want to say a little bit of A, a little bit of B. Ah, right. See, that's fine though, but you know, that's one kit that they're just re-releasing again, which is fine, but you gotta have some more meat and potatoes on there. It's like, you're not gonna get more people in with just bare bones kits. And that's really bad. I mean, like, if you're content with P Bandai, that's just sad. But you know what? I think it's awesome that we are converting more people to the good book of the third-party model kits every week. What's that, Jimmy? You were looking for this very specific model kit that hasn't been in print for years? Let me help you there, Jimmy. Let me come and show you about third-party kits. Have you ever heard of Daban? How about Dragon Momoko? How about a little bit of Supernova? Illegal, Jimmy? No, not illegal at all. These are generic mobile suits. Yes, they may look like your favorite Gundams, but I mean, unfortunately, they're actually slightly better. Can make good yep, they have no excuse. Oh, you've never seen the one that actually beats Bandai technically. So Bandai can make good ones, but there are some that are way better. I'm fifth third party kid, five third party kids deep and going deeper, right? Um, so Minecon, there is, oh god, I cannot remember. Ajax, what's the name of the Power Red girl? I cannot remember her name right now. I actually have it. There's a third party a stray girl red frame powered red, and it's like it's so complicated. It's as complicated as a real grade, and most people steal the arms to do real grade powered red. I actually need to buy another one so I can have her with her powered arms, and then also having a stray powered arm, real grade. And Oh, okay, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's insane that that one's really good. The Arm Girl project. I don't remember what its actual name is. I can never remember it, but it's basically the red frame Stray Girl. And it's such a good model kit that I even have one because I needed the power red frame arms for the real grade. If anyone can find me, there is one red frame. There is only one. There is one red frame add-on that I am trying to find, and it hasn't existed in a long time. I spent over 4 hours searching it up the other day. It was only made for a very Weapon Girl, something like that. Yeah. It was only made for a very short amount of time, around, I want to say 2015, 2017. It is the real grade tactical arm for the red frame Astray real grade. And I didn't buy one because at the time I was like, ooh, I don't know if that's good to buy. I mean, I want it, but I don't know if I want to buy it. It is now considered, it's now pretty much vaporware. I cannot find it anywhere. I have searched up everything. I had one possible lead on Sogu, but the cost of getting it here was like insane. I was looking at almost like $90 with shipping. And it was only made for a very short amount of time, and it's near vaporware now because I cannot find any leads on it lately. Oh, I know, right? Oh, let's see. You sent me a DM? Probably because I'm inside the app. Do, 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 do. Ah. Yeah. Oh, send my DM the kit. Oh, yeah, that's right. You have that contact. Oh, I'll have to see if I can find it. Oh, I don't remember who made it. It wasn't any of the mainstream guys because it was back. It was back way before the mainstream guys even started getting way started on the third party stuff. I'll have to pull it up again at some point. Ah. I'll have to see if I can have someone track one down because it is like extremely vaporware. Oh, lovely. Just go flying, why don't you? I see. Because I would like to do a tactical arm red frame Kai. And I should have bought the stupid add-on when it came out like 4 years ago. No, 4 or 5 years ago. And I never did because I was such a pansy baby bitch. And didn't buy one because I was like, that doesn't seem like Bandai would like that. Mr. Bandai would get so mad if I bought this. But I could make a cool tactical arm real grade. That was what in my head at the time. And then I never did. All right. And yes, I am a red frame freak. I know. It wouldn't be me if it wasn't. Look at all the Bandai boothing at NYC. Nothing insane, but just the booth was slammed. Yeah, it sucks. It's sad. We need to do more converts. Maybe with this, maybe with the big giveaway for December for Christmas, we can get a lot of converts. Like I said, if this thing does really well, maybe we'll do 2. If we can get a lot of people converted and we can get a lot of shit going on, maybe we'll do 2. But I've got to see how many people we can get converted to the Church of Third Party or to the Junk Guild proper. Because right now, the few people who hate me continue to try to make my life a living hell because they want to make sure that you guys do not get a chance to build these model kits. And I am getting really tired of it. I am really getting tired of people putting down the third-party kits. Because they'll sit there and say that they don't work, that they don't go together well, the plastic quality's garbage, and that the quality's not there. And I have got to say, I have not run into that in such a long time, and it really grinds my gears to hear people say that. I can't tell you their names. If you know, you know. If you've been on TikTok long enough, you know who I'm talking about. There have been a couple large creators. Yeah. Now, we'll actually say several large creators who have been really putting down third-party kits and people. Dunhet knows. He knows one of them. There are like 4 or 5 who want to make sure that you guys do not get the model kits you deserve. And I stress that because legality, you know. I'm not going to sit there and be mean to nobody. I just sit here and say, as a blanket statement, I want to make sure you get that one kit that you're looking for. No matter who it comes from. And what's sad is I swear, I saw one guy talking shit about the band, Perfect Grade Unleashed. Yeah, that's one of them. I know who you're talking about. I know who's one of them. He basically told me I'm an idiot. I know who you're talking about. Tried to tell me that the band new wasn't readily available when it's like, bitch, I got 5 sources that you can go get it and shipped it by like tomorrow. Talk about Mike. Fuck Mike. Yeah, Mike. Microphone. Make sure that can sit flat. Give me a little bit of issue on that. One of them was like so proud. It's like, oh, as an owner of one, I literally was like, I didn't even, I could have made a video and been like, yeah, I do too. That's kind of why I said what I said. But I let him have his 2 seconds of fame. I'm not into this freaking like shit posting thing that some people are in. It's like some days that I would just like to not have to deal with it. Like I need to make a video on it at some point. That if Gundam means freedom, there are some motherfuckers out there who need to stop preaching it because they don't speak it. They speak do what I say, not Gundam is freedom. Gundam means freedom, then it's the freedom to do. If Gunpla means freedom, then we have the right to choose where we buy from. And unfortunately, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Because as the little trade joke of the channel is, I may not be the biggest, I may not be the best Gundam builder out here, I may not be even the most popular, but I will damn sure be the loudest, and I'll make sure to spend all your money. Because unfortunately, it seems like other companies don't want your money. Because we now have a weekly support group going like, why do we keep spending everybody's money? Why does my money keep disappearing in the Discord right now? Can it become a weekly joke that it's like, it's been quiet for 5 seconds. That's either terrifying or something else is coming out. Ajax, unfortunately, you met Abby and Amy. You were kind of the person I was talking about earlier. I'm like, I introduced them to Abby and Amy and their money disappeared. No one said it wasn't. Hell, I would not have half the model kits I have except if I bought third-party kits. And unfortunately, I am not stopping anytime soon. Okay, I need to read that out just a little bit. Later! We've got another one, boys and ghouls. Welcome to the third party army. Welcome to the Junk Guild. Welcome to bitch therapy. There we go. Welcome to Gundam Therapy. How may we help you? And by help, I mean spend all your money. And Ajax, I still love your story. Out of all the people, Donut is now close on second. But your story is like the hardest hitting one when it comes to like somebody like struggling to find something. And now that has become their obsession because they found the thing they were looking for. I know, Donut, you are number 2 on that with the Prelude. And it's awesome because you two both had your god tier kit you were looking for. And were not willing or didn't want to spend outrageous amounts of money on it. But then found the exact thing you were looking for. And it's mind-blowing to know that it's mind-blowing to think that Bandai couldn't do that for you when it should be that way. When I should be praising Bandai for having everything readily available for you guys. But instead it was the opposite way around. It is the opposite way around. And it sucks. It really does suck. That I have to sit here and go, but that wasn't the case. Right? I mean, the high resolution kits are insane. I've seen some more open box Snow White Preludes, and people are trying to sell after the planning to produce their own. Ajax's kit was the he was looking specifically for an Astray Noir. And he was looking at the P Bandai variant, which is fairly hard to come by. It's fairly expensive. And then the only other option you would have had for the Astray Noir is the high resolution kit, which runs around $150 to $200. But he came lucky because just about a year ago, that MJH, aka Dragon Momoko, had previously made the Astray Noir high resolution kit. So instead of spending between $70 to $200 for a model kit to buy from Bandai, Ajax has spent that much, but initially he has a better ROI on how much he's spent so far, because he's spent about close to that much so far. But his ROI is much higher because the initial investment was only around $40, $50, because the MJH is super cheap. I think I only spent $45 on buying mine. And now he has every add-on under the sun for it. So close to like the 200. Noir was 50. Okay, cool. I was right. I thought it was around $40 or $50. That's like nothing compared to buying the other two. You were like $90 plus on the B Bandai, and you were almost $250 plus on the freaking the high resolution. Well, a first party high resolution. And that's conservative. That's conservative. That is without shipping. And that's without gray vendors. Okay, then I need E14 and H1. E14 and H1. Oh, wow, we are just going to clear off the E-frame. Here, I'm going to cut that out because that's going to have to just be right there, because we are pretty much clearing out E. I think that is back skirting armor. And I just recently got my ultimate whale kit, the Mars jacket. I literally should have bought one years ago. I could have saved so much money on one. I just was too scared to buy a Japan kit. The Mars jacket Astray was so cool looking. I always saw it, but everybody kept telling me they were bad. That Japan was trash. That they were garbage. That they'd literally fall apart by just even coming out the box because the plastic was so bad. And I absolutely hate that, because it's not the case. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. I got lucky with finding the one I did find with League. I'm glad I was just browsing there. I saw that they had put back up the AliExpress store, and I was just like browsing through it. I'm like, their fucking website says they have one, but for some reason it's not posted. And then I was like, you motherfuckers have it posted here. Bye. Bye. I couldn't believe that. I was like, you fucking assholes have it posted here. bye. There was no hesitation. I had the cash at the time, and I'm like, bye. I wish I would have been a little bit more adventurous, and I wish there was somebody who would have told me that back then. Now there's more of us around who sit here and actually hype up these model kits. There's a whole community based around it, but it was never there previously. And now everyone, I mean, I don't really run into a lot of people in the third party community aren't bad. There are still the conservative few, but a lot of us are just here for the kits. And I love that because that's what it should be. There should not be this whole class system I see with guys who do mainstream stuff. This whole gatekeeping, like, you can't do this, you can't do that. If you don't do this, you're not good. That I see with the mainstream stuff. And I got a lot of that gatekeeping shit from some of, like, the first early people who were watching my streams back in the day. I mean, I wasn't good. I know. I was learning. And I was having fun. I don't care that I was putting giant nub marks in things. I don't fucking care. I'm spending my money. But at the same time, I would get these really, before I started seeing streams like yours on here about third-party kits, right? Exactly. Like, I would get some serious, I thought these guys were my friends. They would watch my streams, so I would be like, oh my god, thank you for watching my streams. But yet would basically tell me I'm a trash human being, and I didn't understand that at the time. Yo, what up? I know. I fully understand why you would jump over here. Which way? Did I fuck these up? Did I swap these? The hook. Yeah, I swapped those. Nice job, me. You're a dumb idiot. And I kind of was almost off the third-party train for a little bit after the Dragon Momoko Death Scythe and the Supernova Sandrock not really being great. But at the time, I didn't really take the time. There was no resources. There was nobody like me at the time when I built those. And that wasn't too long ago. That was like 2019. To sit there and tell me that, you know, hey, dumbass, if it's not going in, don't force it. Take out a pair of, take out a, what is it called? Take out a hobby knife and ream it out a little bit, and maybe you'll be all right. Maybe you should do a little bit more work on that. You already do that with your lighting kits. You should do that. Take a little bit more time and not go too fucking stupid like you did. And I think my Dragon Momoko Death Scythe would be way better. He still looks great, don't get me wrong. The white panel lining and everything I did to that guy looks great. His legs would probably be a lot better. I could probably go back and actually fix them now, but I'm not going to. Same thing with the Sandrock. I actually want to do another one, but taking that original one apart is no. Nope. I've tried. It is destroyed. It's got a lot of old techniques and things I wouldn't be doing now. I have gone back to look at it. I'm like, no, we'll just buy another one. It was a good try. Yeah. Yep, or put too much. Like, I have a problem with one of the fingers on the new, but I'm trying not to really move it too much. I might even glue it in place. I don't know. We'll see how it looks when I get this thing done. I'm going to have him in the repair version. Like, I'm going to do a couple shots of him standing up and doing a bunch of poses and stuff. But I'm more likely going to keep him in his docked form because he looks cool with all the little minifigs and shit. And him in, like, repair mode. But I may need to end up gluing that finger at some point because I don't want to lose it. It might end up getting lost. I tried tightening up. It's not really holding too well. Yeah, it's got this... They use C-clips instead of using like actual like full rounded pegs instead. And I knew I was like, the only problem with this is there's always that one. There's always that one that doesn't like to fully move. There's always an issue with the C-clip kind of thing. I can actually show you on this one. The little C-clips where they clip in pretty fairly easy. But there's a little bit of drag on them, and that drag will cause, like, yeah, there it is. That one to come off, and because it's a C-clip instead of a full clip, or even like a more of a high-end clip, it doesn't like to stay in very well. Like, it'll stay in for the most part, but too much pressure and it comes off. Now, I may need to glue it at some point. Just glue it in place and leave it. But that's a road I'll come down to later on. And I do have to say, I do like the fact that there's a lot of people who are also getting these like massively big kits that they wouldn't normally get. Who was it? Spork, and there was one other guy on the Discord who were just excited at the fact that they could get the perfectibility and the Exia without spending insane amounts. Shocked they didn't give it multiple hands over multiple fingers. Yeah, that's actually where the Exia is really nice. The Exia actually has molded hands. Like in the Exia kit, you do get a lot of molded hands. Like this is one of the trigger fingers. This one was actually broken in the box because the box wasn't really that great shape when it got to me. But the Exia does have that, which is neat. I wish the band would have done that. That would have been the only thing I wish they would have changed on it, was actually include multiple hands. That is the only thing I think Bandai did really well on the Exia, and it kind of sucks that it's the only perfect grade I know that does that. That has like master grade level of hands. Where it has, there's like 8 or 10 sets of hands for the Exia. It's a lot. You have the full-on multi-injected posable hands, and you have like 5 to 8 sets of hands that are pre-molded. Even the unicorn doesn't have that. Ooh, that is a good question. I don't know that one on Ajax. I will say, Ajax, you should pick up the Gao Gao Red Dragon to go with your regular Red Dragon, so then you can have Red Dragon, Red Dragon. That's right, you just posted the Zeong. Yo, that's right. I just saw that. I was looking at the Discord just a few minutes ago. It's only like, God, how much did I pay for it? I think I paid like 12 for the Red Dragon Gao Gao. Yes! Yes! I love it. Then you can do a video with "Don't talk to me or my son." Yes, I love it. Or do the "Where's the door? Here's the door, bitch," and have the freaking the MG show having the high grade also show "Where's the door." Be like, for people who don't like Astray, there's the door. There's the door, bitch. It's basically, so to put into perspective on that Gao Gao Red Dragon, it is just a flight pack red frame with the added on Calviches. That's literally all it is. You even get the Baku head, you get the full regular flight form backpack, and then they just added in the Calviches and the Red Dragon V fins. That's all it is. And I hate that I'm going to have to paint the shit out of the sword to make it look good. Yo! And you can't beat that price either. And I gotta order the Gao Gao Lords, well, the Lord of Stray, because I want to do something fun with it. It's just I gotta get two more Lord Omega Stray kits. And with the Gao Gao kit being in existence, I'm like, yes, I want two. No, I think he's on ruling. He's working on the in-era kit. If I remember correctly. Yeah, he just barely finished his Snow White. The only issue he had was that he had a part break on him. He had to get some replacement ones. I don't know. Oh no, those ones are raced up too. Never mind. Those are not perfect either. Oh, okay, so that goes under that sliding area. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, that's neat. I like that. So that pulls the whole side skirt out. Okay, I gotta make sure that's pushed in. That goes on top there. And remember, don't be too liberal with that glue this time, because you don't want to buy another replacement kit. I will be watching up that on myself when I get to mine. Yo, what up, Astray? Not too much. People bitching back and forth and us having a nice time. What up, Honored? I've missed a lot because I have been comatose for the last fucking 4 days, so. At that point, I'll just buy a new kit, right? I need to get the HAL. I actually kind of like the the HAL kit a little bit. I've seen someone built it. It looks okay. Still not the biggest fan of how they did it, and it doesn't have all the stuff to it, but I might get one just so I have all 4 of them, all 3 of them. I haven't had either. Trust me, I have not had any time to myself. I have been so busy. I feel that so much honored. Back to eye. We're just going to clear the whole iframe, aren't we? Pretty much. Actually, no. Yeah, I'm actually going to be completely clearing the iframe. Yo. What is that? 15. Yep. Actually, we're going to be clearing the whole iframe today. Lovely. We done on my EX Shadow Impulse? Nice. No, it's the gray one. The purple one is Supernova. HJL did a gray Snow White. It's got a weird coloration to it. Like it's a different It's a weird way that they did the colors to it. Like it's not really Snow White. It's just like it's gray. Wing Zero, it's weird. Can I buy the individual feathers? Are you talking about the base stand? You can actually find that stand on like eBay. It's just a Wing Zero EW stand. I can't remember what its name actually is. Supernova just copied it. If you're talking about the stand with the feathers, but the let me double check that. Let's see. I swear the band's completely based on is doing the exact same thing as the has the exact same structure because it basically copied like beat for beat the Supernova. Because it's based on the metal structure. Yeah, no. Like, it literally is beat for beat, the metal structure. Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah, Ali has the stand too. I just don't. I'm thinking he's saying the stand. I don't know. He's gonna DM me photos of it. Oh, that's right. You bought the 1 a.m. time start. Ooh. No, man, I forgot that you bought the actual P Bandai Red Dragon Astray Honored. That sucks. You've got to really hate that Gao Gao also did the Lord, the Omega Astray, right? Because that just recently came out. I know. I'm pissed that they did the Gal Gal. I mean, that Gal Gal made the freaking Omega after I just bought a P Bandai one. I'm like, God damn it! I could have saved almost like $60. Ah, so you got lucky. At least I paid retail. I paid a friggin' huge ass tax on it. But I'm gonna buy 2 more. I need more Omega Strays. I have plans for the Omega Stray. I'm not telling just yet. It's gonna be fun. But I need to get 2 more. Ah, there we go. Grab the phone here in a second. Yeah, let's see. Yep. Yeah, I know what you want. I know what you want, Donna. You're talking about those are actually a part of the stand. You can find that stand like like everyone's been saying on AliExpress and or that's actually part of the stand. You can buy that stand on AliExpress. There's a lot. They actually copied that stand. It's a third-party stand that existed back when the first Verkok kit came out. Shit, let me look it up. I can find it. Blah, blah. Ooh, I actually like that one better. Oh my god. I almost like that one better. Special effects, Seraphim. Yep. Okay, I might actually buy that myself. Who's that coming from? Ah, I've never bought from you guys before. That's fine. Copy and pasto. I kind of like that one better. Which would be cool for color contrast. So having the Snow White with the white one, and then having the the Supernova with the white one, and then having the black one with the Daban one would be cool. I kind of like that one better. It's kind of sad. But with the feathers, that would take the Daban. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like that. That's what it is. I just sent you the same thing. It's just a different colored base. With I think it has like more of a translucent feathers. It kind of looks more. I know. I kind of like it. I might buy one myself. No. We can't go from there to that. Snow White Wings to Omega. Oh my god, right. I still need to do that with an Amatsu Hana at some point. Go back. That was Nitro Fun. No. That's one. Nah, if it does that one and then it doesn't do Soldier at the same time, I like... No, that's not how my playlist rolls. Yep. Scottish. Here, I'll post the one I showed him in actual Gunpla. I kind of like it better. I might have to buy one. Little pricey, but they're not too bad. I need to get an Amatsu Hana, but god, finding Suzumoto wings right now are really fucking hard. And Honor, did you know that freaking so I was looking up more shit on the Amatsu Mina Amaterasu. Well, the Amatsu Hana Amaterasu. I didn't know Low I didn't know Low made a tactical arm special to the Amatsu Hana Amaterasu. I've seen it because of renders from a different what is it called? From a different SD game. And apparently the Amatsu Hana is supposed to dual wield. The Amatsu Hana is supposed to dual wield the Amatsu Hana tactical arm and the Blue Frames tactical arm. And that's technically how it was able to beat Omega. While also creating miniature suns. I don't know, but I've seen the pictures. I'll have to find it. Let me go and find it again. I had the picture of it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Amatsu Hana. Let me see if I can find the image again. There it is. Yep. Okay. And it's like a revisioned version of the like there is supposed to be like a fourth form Blue Frame because that has a different it has a different color scheme than what Blue Frame normally has. It has more of a silver and blue coloration to it. Here, I'm posting it in Gunpla right now. Because but that is Blue Frame's tactical arm because that's got the machine cannon to it. Oh, and that's a Red Frame. Okay, I thought it was actually... That's technically Red Frame's tactical arm. Oh, Low gives the tactical arm to Amatsu Hana, and that explains the Dragonic system then being installed. He trades the He trades the tactical arm to the Amatsu Mina Amaterasu for the Dragonic system. It has to be. Because that's Orb Tech. Yep, I did. Posted. But there's another blue frame. There has to be, because that coloration. That coloration is different. That's completely different. That color scheme is completely different for that blue frame tactical arm. Because I'm staring at one right now, and it's supposed to be blue, not silver. So there's a fifth form blue frame. Fourth or fifth form blue frame. Like, I wish it was good with, it could be the DSD variant. No, because that's coming from one of the battle games where Amatsu Hana makes its appearance. Well, yeah, no, the DSD variant of it. But that tactical arm, it looks like it's the red frame Kai's tactical arm. When I look at it, it looks like it has the bowcaster form, which is specific to Lowe's. Because even the turn red are both Gatling cannon tactical arms. Ah, okay. I posted it in Gunpla. Inside of the main, what is it called? The main Discord. The main part of the Discord. I wish I was good with, like, Plot Plate or something so I could make the Amaterasu, but I am terrible at doing stuff like that and coming up with shit on the fly. Because you could do it with the Suzumoto wings, probably, but there's so much customization that needs to be done for the Amaterasu. Because it has such a unique design on that. Oh, I know, right? I would so put down money for an Amaterasu kit. I hate that everything about Astray vs. Seed is all just manga. Because Princess of the Sky is supposed to be fucking amazing with how much shit that happens. What we need to be saying is we need a freaking Astray vs. Seed fucking anime. That's really what we need. The Gundams and just the shit that is that comes out of Astray vs. Seed is just mental. I mean, Omega was so dangerous that it makes everything else in freaking goddamn Seed look wimpy. Oh, and you know what? I'll just post it to you on it. Takes no time for me to do this shit. And boom. I mean, they've done the Dragonics. They've done the Amatsu Hana. They've done the Omega. We just need an Amaterasu. Because they've done almost all of the freaking Princess of the Sky mobile suits. Which is really weird why they want to go so hard on the Princess of the Sky if it's a side story. It's almost like they're trying to tell us they want it to be main story. They just don't want to do it. Which would be on par with Bandai. It's so cool, but we don't want to do anything with it. Yeah, that is the problem. Shit, the Amatsu Mina, the Amatsu Hana metal build sold really fast. I couldn't even get a pre-order in. By the time I had the cash in hand in 2020 to go and buy an Amatsu Hana metal build, it was already gone. And I was so angry about it. I was like, I had the money. And they sold out. I was going to buy a metal build variant of it. And then DeBan came out with the freaking model kit, and I was like, yay. Yay. They built a model kit for me. Bandai would never do that. I'm just waiting for the day DeBan does the Dragonics and everyone in our Discord goes mental because I know there's a lot of people who want one, including myself. Because who says you can't have too many Dragonics? My most stressful kit, but favorite. I'd call that good, but I also call that, ooh, I feel that. I still love mine. Even though the backpack has the flaw of it not being perfect and they like to slide out, I almost want to glue them in place. I still love the Amatsu Hana kit. Hell, with how good the Amatsu Hana kit was, I want to get the Amatsu Mina at some point. So I have both the Amatsu Hana and Mina in 1/100 scale. Let's see. Q-tip. Oh, I didn't even see what time it is. 9. It's 9. How long have you been going for? 2 hours? Not bad. Hell, I didn't even expect Survey the 8827 had a build up in my head so much. Dude, I hear that. I was actually surprised DeBan even did that. I did not expect in the slightest that DeBan was ever going to make a Snow White Prelude. We all knew that the Snow White kit was basically just a supernova thing. I didn't even in a heartbeat expect DeBan to do the Snow White Prelude. Never did I sit there and think that they were going to do that. Or do it the way it should have been done with having the shield, because the shield got canceled on the Supernova variant because they couldn't get it to work. I think right now, this kit, and Goji Baby have been my most stressful kits for just pure builds. Now, my most stressful kit of all time still is the doing the massive freaking new Verka that I did. That I think was my most stressful kit under the sun. But this kit and Goji for like straight builds have been the two most kind of stressful kits I've done. Goji Baby was just because of the fact of how much shit has to go on the Goji list. That was all about coordination. But I can't say that we didn't build up some hype for Zoids. I mean, Jesus, there were so many people chiming in about how much they love it. That and the Death Stinger got so much freaking love, and I'm like, God damn, what up, people? I still want to get my hands on the blue version of the Death Stinger at some point. Now, I don't know if we lost Honored or not. I was gonna see if Honored's heard of the perfect grade Gao Gao kits that have been appearing. Wonder if there's any more that we don't know about yet. I'm hoping Gao Gao does like the 007 sword. I will put money down on the 007 sword. Or if Deban does a 007 sword ever. Dude, I do. On the Shadow Fox Zoid kit, looks mean as hell. They're actually well available. The red one's coming out soon. We've got the red variant coming out soon. And I will say I loved the Shadow Fox. It was fun. The way I did it with all the gold stuff was actually a really neat way of having the model kit stand out a bit more. I wasn't really a fan of the browns that thing had on it. But doing all the detail accents in gold was really fun. A barely expensive model kit now because it's done in all 18 karat gold paint, but still. Oh boy, okay. Pretty much can't mess this up. I will figure out some way of messing this up. And what up? We're gonna go to about 9:30ish, and then I got stuff I gotta get done. Can these fucking front skirts not have so much detail to them? Yeah, I said I'd fuck it up, and I am. Love the weather. Soup and chili season. Lucky bastards. It's still like 95 like today. Sigh RV life. Oh, I bet, man. I can only bet. So far, our coldest day has been freaking like. It was 65 2 days ago. Empty the black. Oh, fun. Boy. Yep, 65 was about right. All day, too. Yeah. Ah. Yeah, we won't get that till like. If we're lucky, February. If we're lucky, February. We'll maybe get a little bit of frost in February. But that's Texas life. It's hot as shit. Not as hot as freaking Arizona, but it's hot as shit. Might actually be leaving in. Oh, fun. But we will see. Exactly. Oh, man. Oh, I was supposed to do that other one first? What? Okay, that's fine. But since it doesn't require an order, it shouldn't be too bad. I'll get these ones done first. Oh, God, that's a hard one. If I'm not streaming, either I'm going to pick a random anime that I'm going to actually try to watch, or it's just I put on like YouTube and just figure out what I haven't watched lately. Really nothing I have like specific I do. Like what was it? During the last couple Zoids builds, I watched through all of Zeta and Zoids Chaotic and New Century. But it's got to be dubbed because I'm not going to be able to read subtitles while I'm building. Red Letter Meteor about a movie review? Yes. Ooh, nice. A B movie dude. Yep, that's exactly what I expect from you, Ajax. Ah, there you go. Oh, man. We're already talking about maybe moving back down south where we were previously at some point. But that's a pipe dream at the moment. Oh, damn. For the new anime dropping. Oh, yo, that sounds like fun. All right, so I was supposed to actually get these done earlier. Yes, it does. Oh, we have a whole box that's just DVDs, and it's insanely heavy and not fun to move. I think it's in the closet, if I remember right. Oh, shit. That is a smart move. I love how it feels like a million years since they shut down, but geez. Really hasn't been that long. About 10 years ago, yeah. God. I hate that friggin' like I hate that Redbox jumped off the video game rental thing. 'Cause that was the one I really hated. Just before the pandemic hit. It was like, God damn. I really did like the idea that either renting or buying physical video games like for a pretty decent cost. It was technically a little easier than like GameFly. Redbox is still a thing. Yes, it is. It's still a thing I will not let my wife use because of the fact that it always goes sideways. Did you take the movie back? No. Why? Oh. 13 days, like 6 days later. Do you still not take that movie back? I try to avoid Redbox as much as I can. I like just renting things off Amazon nowadays. Ours are mostly outside of just only like Ajax said, like Walmarts and shit. There's some at my work usually has one or two, but they're always in like really bad disrepair. So you're lucky if they work sometimes. Might be out for the evening. Wife is frustrated with Baldur's Gate. Play a melee class. I will tell you the secret of Baldur's Gate. Screw magic. Melee for the win. Melee and archery. Games and movie rentals for the win, right? Missed a small portion of that. Try to finish this front skirting up so that way I can at least say something got done today. Where I end up heading out. Eh? Oh. Needs an F part? F24. I don't even know where F is. There's F. Ugh. 24. Where the fuck is that? No. This is G. J. This shit, yeah. No, that is it. No, that's WN. No. Oh, let's see. Side of construction, drive concrete mixers, yo. Okay. God, is this model going to stress me the fuck out, but it looks so goddamn good. We're around Tyler, you. Okay. Just need to get this done. And looking back up. Middle of Missouri, okay, flyover countries. Oh, man. Mind driving on, driving a truck and that. Oh, boy. Houston's really not that bad. It's all about knowing where you're going in Houston. And knowing what roads to take and when. Really, Houston's nothing. Yo, what up, Leo? All right. Back into that. All right. If I can just get this finished up, I'm going to be out for the night. And looking back up, looking back down. Oh, God. The longest time I would definitely have to say, God. Technically, it's still in development. If we're talking like just unfinished kits that you're still working on, Red King is still in development. It's been almost a year. I still need to go back through and fix it, but like in consecutive run, probably 6 months. And that was actually on my twin, not the new actually, surprisingly. The twin risers I did took 6 months. The new only took 3 months. My twin 00 risers took 6 months to do. And that was after a year of hiatus because I tweaked my arm to the point where I couldn't even pick up anything. They still took another like 3 to 5 months after that. So I was already 3 months into their build. But those are a very complicated build. The new was only bad because it just was such a sucky build. It wasn't even because the new was bad. It wasn't because it was hard. It was just because it sucked. It wasn't really complicated. It just sucked. Because I absolutely enjoyed my new real grid. My new real grid was actually like my favorite to do, but it was just because everything was well laid out. The new Verkaw is just a terrible model kit. But in overall complexity, it would be my twin 00 risers. My 00 riser 7 sword and my XN 00 riser, they were both at the same time. Took about 6 months to get them all finished up and wired up. Still two of my favorites. I wish they could have been better. And I thought 4 months on a full MG unicorn was a long time. Nah, nah, that's just taking your time. Nah, technically, King would actually be my next longest one. He's been in development for like a year now. Uh, I've actively worked on it over the entire year so far. The last thing we worked on was the Oritori pack for him. Uh, his his King Sword backpack's finished and ready to go. Well, no, fixed but not detailed. I still need to detail it. I still need to detail all the Red Dragon Calviches and backpack, and then find a spot to stand up the largest model kit I've ever really kind of put together. Because King is still like he's 90% finished. It's just getting that last like 10 to 20% done. Yeah. No, I didn't run into that problem with that one. For lapping. Trying to go for it. Shit. Might have to try to pull that up. Okay. Try to slide that back into position. Yeah, just being a piece of crap. Damn. Oh, that's not good. And looking up, looking over. True, I did take my sweet time detailing water slides. No, dude, that's the smart idea. Doesn't matter how long it takes you to do a kit. As long as you have fun and you like the way it looks. And honestly, I'd say the longer you take on it, the better you're going to take more care of it. And you're going to make sure that it gets done right. I only try to get as many done as I can because I'm trying to do as much as I want. And I want to build as many kits as I want to get. I mean, I have no arbitrary contract on doing things. It's more of my own social contract to myself. Yo, later, dude. I gotta get off here myself, too. Trying to just finish up this last side skirt, and I gotta jump the hell off. All right. Should almost be done with this. Yeah, we're on 3 hours. Yo. we go. Front skirting at least done. We almost had the whole waist done finally. Almost. I'd show how they open up, but unfortunately, I like to not put more fingerprints in it today. But let that cure up, and that should be good to go. We need to do the, I need to get the arms done at some point. Oh yeah, I'm like, why does that look weird? But that's because that's how it looks. Okay. But side skirts and front skirting done. And they look pretty goddamn good. I'm glad I did what I did to the center portion and have that glued in place, because God, if that thing wasn't glued in place, that thing would be flopping all over the place with just trying to put that on there. All right. Not too bad. Gonna hop off here myself, because it is already 9:30 and I gotta go get a bunch of stuff done. I gotta go clean up my freaking work van and everything. Got inventory in the morning, so that's gonna be so much fun. But thank you all for watching, and I will see everyone tomorrow night with more fun times with new. Because I'm trying to get this thing done as fast as possible. We're almost done already. Just got to get the back skirting and then on to the big chunky legs. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you, and bye-bye.